Okay, now we see the proofs of these standard formulae. First see Z transform of 1 is equal to Z by Z minus 1. So the first formula, Z of 1 is equal to Z by Z minus 1. Let f of n is equal to 1. Okay, we are going to find the Z transform of 1. So in place of function we have for n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. What is definition? By definition, Z transform of f of n is equal to sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity f of n z power minus n. Now we need Z transform of 1. That means in place of f of n you put 1 on both sides. What we get? Z of 1 and Z transform of 1 is equal to sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity. In place of f of n put 1 into z power minus n. Now it can be written as, substitute n is equal to 0 first term, series expansion ma sum idi, this is sum. So put n is equal to 0, what you get? 1 into something is same value kabatti 1 తీసేయండి, z power minus n ఉంది. In place of n you put 0, z power minus 0, that means z power 0, 1. Next plus n is equal to 1, z power minus 1, which is z power minus 1 is 1 by z. Next put n is equal to 2, this is z power minus 2, z power minus 2 is 1 by z square, so 1 by z square and so on and so on. Now this is in the form of 1 plus x plus x square and 1 plus 1 by z plus 1 by z whole square and so on. This is in the form of 1 plus x plus x square and so on, can be written as 1 minus x inverse. 1 minus x inverse, in place of x we have 1 by z. It can be written as 1 by 1 minus z. Let the LCM, you let LCM, z is in denominator, z minus 1 is there. After that this can be written as z by z minus 1. Now z of 1 is equal to z by z minus 1, which is the first formula or first derivation. You learn it very well. In problems we use this a number of times. See the next one, second derivation, second formula. Show that z of a power n is equal to z by z minus a. Now you let f of n is a power n, and we are going to find z transform of this function, f of n function, okay, for n is equal to 0 and so on. Now by definition, z transform of f of n is equal to sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity f of n z power minus n. In place of f of n we put a power n on both sides. What we get? Z of a power n is equal to sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity a power n into z power minus n. Okay, now it can be written as sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity. Idi z power minus n means 1 by z power n. A power n into 1 by z power n means a by z whole power n. A by z whole power n. Now you put expand this series. Sigma means sum of the series. First you put n is equal to 0 plus n is equal to 1 plus n is equal to 2. We get the infinite series up to infinity terms. Now the first term is a by z whole power 0 means 1. First term is 1 plus a by z whole power 1. Okay. Next a by z whole square plus a by z whole cube and so on. Now you observe this series ma 1 plus x square plus x cube. Ela undi idi 1 plus x square plus x cube and so on. But in place of x we have a by z. Now sum of these all terms can be written in the word 1 minus x power minus 1. That means 1 minus x inverse. So sum of all these terms up to infinity can be written in a single term. What is the term? 1 minus x inverse. Now you compare this one with this series. This is also in the form of 1 plus x square plus x cube and so on. What is x here? A by z. Now this series sum is equal to this. This series sum can be written as 1 minus x inverse laga. 1 minus a by z inverse can be written as 1 by 1 minus a by z. LCM తీసామంటే z ఉంటుంది కింద z minus a by z denominator కాబట్టి into 1 into z by z minus a which gives z minus a. Now what is LHS? Z transform of a power n is equal to z minus z by z minus a. Okay ma, now you observe z transform of n function is gives z terms. Okay, answer is in z terms. Therefore z of a power n is equal to z by z minus a. Now a special case, there is a special case here. In suppose we take a is equal to minus 1 in this formula, what we get? Suppose we take a is equal to minus 1 in the above, what we get? Z transform of a power n is z by z minus a. In place of a power n we put, in place of a we put minus 1 whole power n. We get z of minus 1 whole power n is equal to z by z minus, in place of a minus 1, which gives a by z plus 1. So this is the another formula. Z transform of minus 1 whole power n is equal to z by z plus 1. Z by z plus 1. Okay, z transform మా వీళ్ళైతే LHSలో put capital Z మా, by mistake ఎప్పుడైనా small z పెడతామేమో. This means capital Z means z transform of n function. Z transform of minus 1 whole power n is equal to z by z plus 1. Okay, now we derive z of 1, z of a power n and z of minus 1 whole power n, z by z plus 1. Okay, now we see the next formula. Show that z of n is equal to z by z minus 1 whole square. Okay, we are going to find the z transform of n. What is f of n here? F of n is equal to n. So we take f of n is equal to n. What is definition? Z transform of f of n is equal to sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity f of n z power minus n. Okay, now you put in place of f of n on both sides n. Now z of n is equal to sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity n into z power minus n. That can be written as, expand this summation, n is equal to 0 means 0 into z power 0. Okay, that is 0, leave it. N is equal to 1 into z power minus 1 and z inverse, plus 2 into z power minus 2 second term, plus 3 into z power minus 3, plus 4 into z power minus 4, and so on. It can be written as z inverse means 1 by z, z power minus 2 means 1 by z square, and so on. Now z inverse is 1 by z plus 2 into 1 by z square plus 3 into 1 by z cube, and so on we get here. This can be written as 1 by z common తీద్దాం. Now we get 1 plus 2 into 1 by z plus 3 into 1 by z square, and so on. It can be written as 1 by z. This is the formula. Here you observe 1 plus 2x plus 3x square, and so on. అంటే 1 2 3 4 x powers పెరుగుతూ వెళ్తున్నాయి. These all sum can be written in the single word 1 minus x power minus 2 if these are x terms. Now you observe, compare this one with this one. 1 plus 2 into 1 by z అంటే x ప్లేస్లో 1 by z ఉంది, ప్లస్ 3 into x స్క్వేర్ ఉండాల్సిన దగ్గర 1 by z హోల్ స్క్వేర్ అని అర్థం, ప్లస్ 4 x క్యూబ్ దగ్గర 1 by z హోల్ క్యూబ్. సో in place of x in this formula we have 1 by z. Now this sum can be written as 1 minus x power minus 2. So this sum can be written as 1 minus 1 by z power minus 2. Okay, by using this formula. Now on simplification you get 1 by z is there, this one 1 minus 1 by z whole square power minus 2 kabatti this is 1 by 1 minus z whole square 1 by z. You let this one let the LCM z minus 1 by z whole square, that means కింద z స్క్వేర్ పైన z minus 1 whole square, 1 ఇంటూ చేసేసరికి 1 into z square by z minus 1 whole square. ఒక z క్యాన్సిల్ కొట్టామమ్మా, రిమైనింగ్ 1 into z is there, z by z minus 1 whole square. So z of n, z transform of n is equal to z by z minus 1, which is the required result.